What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a full face testing a bunch of new drugstore makeup. You guys know drugstore products are some of my favorite because you don't need to spend a lot of money to slay. You can absolutely slay on a budget. So today we're going to be testing out a bunch of new releases. Side note, it is torrentially downpouring outside. Like, I'm just praying that we make it through this video and my lights, like my power doesn't go out because it is raining so hard. We're actually currently under a tornado watch in New Jersey, which is really weird. We don't normally have that here, and this is like the second one in a couple of days, so it's very strange. Comment down below if you get tornadoes where you live, because typically we don't get them here, but this week we seem to be getting them and I don't know why. It's kind of scary. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's at Strack Official. I'll have it linked somewhere on the screen, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I actually have a lot of new NYX products, which I'm really excited about. This is not sponsored by NYX or by anybody, but I do have a lot of their new products. They came out with a new line, which is like the Bear With Me line, so I wanted to try that out. It's a little bit more like natural, I guess is what it's supposed to be. So they have this NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. Anything that says hydrating and primer, I normally like. I have dry skin, so I'm excited to see. At first when I saw this, I thought it was just a moisturizer, but it does call itself a primer, and this is what it looks like. It definitely does look like a jelly, so let's see the tea on this. I'm gonna just put my hair back and out of my way. I'm gonna just kind of dig my finger in there. Oh wow, this really is a jelly. Oh my god. Okay, this is cool. Oh my god, this literally feels like I'm putting Jello on my skin, but it feels good. Like, I like it. Okay. I definitely feel like this is like hydrating my skin too. Like, it just feels really nice and cooling. I feel like this window is gonna bust open with how loud that rain is. Oh my lord. Okay, I really like how this feels. I'm gonna have to let it set though, like for a second, because it's definitely very like slippery and slidey on my face. So I want to set it down before I go in with the foundation that I want to try. While we let that set down, I'll tell you guys the foundation that I want to use, because it's not even really a foundation. It's from the same line from NYX. This is the Bear With Me line, but this is the Tinted Skin Veil. So I guess it's supposed to be kind of like a BB cream. That's what I'm assuming it's like. I have 3 different shades in it right here. I have Beige Camel, True Buff Beige, and Golden Camel. I'll probably go in with True Buff Beige first. That's the lightest one, and then I can just work up and make it darker if need be. This is setting down on my skin. I feel like it still needs a second. It is a little tacky though, which is good because that helps to like adhere foundation to the face, but it still is like a little wet, so I like to just let that fully set. Alright, so on the back this says provides a fresh faced look, evens out skin tone, provides seamless coverage. So I don't know what seamless coverage means, if it's full, light, whatever. I'm assuming it's gonna be like lighter coverage. Breathable, weightless formula, skin looks luminous, and up to 8-hour wear. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna see. Has like a little squeezy thing, so I'm just gonna squeeze it on my face. Oh, that's definitely probably too light, I can already tell. So I'm gonna just wipe that off. We're just gonna start again. So I'm gonna jump into the next shade, which is Beige Camel, I believe, yeah. We'll try that one. That one might be better. So let's try this one and see. This one's probably gonna be good. So I really don't know how much of this to use. I'm kind of just like squirting it on my face, and then I'll go in with more if I need to. I don't know. Because again, I don't know what kind of coverage it's even supposed to be. And then I'm just gonna go in with a dampened beauty blender to blend it out. And we shall see. Color looks like it should be okay. It's a little yellowy in undertone, but I think with concealer and everything, we'll be able to make it all work and all mesh. It's actually providing a decent coverage. Like, it's not bad. Like, I thought it was gonna be less coverage than it is, for sure. Especially because it calls it like a skin veil. Like, I don't even really know if that's supposed to be like a BB cream. That's kind of like a fancy way, I think, of saying BB cream. I do have some little like white dots here. I'm gonna like grab a close-up mirror. So it's only right here, so I'm just gonna like blend that. I've gotten that with some drugstore foundations in the past. Mostly, I used to always think that it was sunscreen, but now I'm like, I don't know what it is, because this doesn't have sunscreen in it, I don't think. So just watch out for that. It blended out right when I went over it. I think it was a foundation from L'Oreal that did that to me once, that I had those little white dots. So you just have to, you know, check when you're blending that you don't have any of those on your face. But I mean, once I like noticed them, they blended out fine, so I don't see it as like a big issue. But I mean, overall that blends it out really nicely. I feel like it looks pretty good on my skin. It doesn't feel overly hydrating or anything though, I will say that. Like, it kind of just feels like a foundation. Like, sometimes BB creams feel a little bit more hydrating on the skin. I'm not getting that necessarily with this, even though we did use that hydrating primer, but looks nice on my skin, gives you like a light to medium coverage and covered up any of like my problem areas. So I don't mind it. Alrighty, up next for concealer, I'm really excited. We're gonna be trying a concealer from Believe Beauty. So this is a new brand to Dollar General. I did a full face first impressions of like a bunch of their products on my channel a couple of weeks ago. I can link it down below if you guys are interested. One of the products that I didn't have was a concealer, so they were actually kind enough to send them to me, which I'm really excited about. So I have Ivory and I have Fair. I think Fair will probably suit me a bit better, so I'm gonna go in with this. But again, this brand can be found at Dollar General, super affordable. Everything was under like $4. I wanna say this was like maybe $2 or $3. So I'm gonna put this on my under eyes and we're gonna see, because I was actually really impressed with this brand. You know, at the dollar store, it's kind of always hit and miss, and Dollar General is like more of a discount store, not a dollar store, so I didn't know what to expect, but I actually really thought this brand was pretty good. Like a lot of the products I did really enjoy. All right, so I'm gonna blend this out on my under eyes. I might go in after I blend it out with a little bit, ooh, I'm like throwing it, of Ivory, just because this is actually a bit darker. I like a little bit of a brighter under eye, but we'll blend it first and see. It's definitely not like full coverage. It's definitely light coverage. I feel like this whole look is gonna be very light coverage. We got all the natural products today, which is okay. Because moving into summer, I do more like light natural looks anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, so blended that out. Didn't do a whole ton for my under eyes, to be completely honest. So I am gonna go in with more. I'm gonna go in with Fair this time. Or no, I went in with Fair the first time. I'm gonna go in with Ivory this time and see if that makes any difference. Just kind of brightens it up a bit. This one almost has like a salmony undertone, which is actually great for the under eyes, because that really helps to conceal like dark circles and stuff. So hopefully this works well. I'm gonna bring some down my nose too, and just in the center part of my face. And gonna blend that all out like so. Moment of truth on the under eyes. Oh, okay, this one is actually better. I think maybe because it's lighter, so I like it a little bit more because it kind of highlights and brightens that area. And I guess because I did do a double layer, it did help to kind of build up some coverage under there. It's not the most amazing, you know, under eye concealer that I've used, but I think for the price, it's pretty good. I do really enjoy the e.l.f. Camo concealer. I think that's great. That's like the best, fullest coverage under eye concealer I've tried from the drugstore. This one is definitely not as full coverage as that, but I mean, for an everyday natural kind of finish, I think it is pretty. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Okay, for our eyebrows, I have another NYX product. Like I said, it's not sponsored by NYX. I just have a lot of their products, but I think this is the last one that I have. But this is their new Fill and Fluff. So it's a new eyebrow product. I have the shade, I have a couple different shades. I have brunette right here. I'm gonna go in with that first, but I have some lighter shades if this is too dark, but this is what it looks like. Yeah, so this is like the weird part of it, is there's like this little like brush thing on the one side, and then this side is like the Anastasia like definer. So this is interesting. So you basically are supposed to like fill in and then basically use this to like fluff it up throughout your brows. It says it's the boyfriend gene of the eyebrow world. I like that. That's cute marketing. That I like. So it says a waxy pomade for shading and a tiny paddle brush for fluffing and blending together in an effortless look. So we're gonna jump in, we're gonna try this. I hate boyfriend jeans, but hopefully I like this because, and I'm gonna go in and just outline the bottom of my brow because it's kind of what it shows, like so. And I guess I'll do the top part. All right, now I'm gonna just go in with this brush, I guess, and like fluff it. This is actually kind of cool. Like I definitely thought this was gonna be like overly gimmicky, but it works. It definitely works, actually. I'm more of just like a thin little micro precise like brow pencil girl. I like those sort of products, but this product actually is not bad at all. And it works. Like this little paddle brush actually does like fluff up and fluff out the product really well. And so like it looks natural, and that took me like literally what, 20 seconds to do. It was really quick. So I actually like this, because some brow products recently I just feel like are so gimmicky, and I'm like, oh my god, just give me a regular brow product, like enough with this gimmicky stuff. But this seems to be like actually working pretty well. I like this. This is pretty good, and I like the brunette shade too. It was good for me. It wasn't too dark. For our eyes, I'm gonna jump into the Colourpop Villains Misunderstood palette. This looks like a really pretty palette. I've really been liking Colourpop's products recently, so I'm excited to try these. Is this the first eyeshadow palette? No, I've tried other eyeshadow palettes. I don't know what I'm thinking. I've tried other eyeshadow palettes from them before, but this blue was like really speaking to me in here. So what I thought I was gonna do is maybe do like a neutrally eye on top with like these, and then do like a bright blue liner. I feel like that'll look really nice, and they have like some colorful liners too that I have. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna do today. This palette is really pretty though because you have neutrals, you have pops of color, and you have mattes and shimmers. So there's a lot of like versatility with it, a lot of different looks that could be created. So I like that. So I'm first gonna go in with Devious. And this is just a matte color. So I'm gonna pop this in my crease like so. I love the mixture of like really warm tone neutrals like this with like royal blue. I feel like that's such a pretty color combo. So that's like exactly what I want to do with this look. And this shade is actually really pigmented. It's very pretty. I feel like if Colourpop can formulate shadows like as good as they do for the price point they do, then there is a really no excuse for like high-end shadows not performing well, because I feel like Colourpop is killing it. All over the lid, I'm going to go in with Panic. I just put some on my finger here. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that there's no mirror. I keep going like this to look in a mirror and I'm like, nope, none. So I just grab a different palette to use that for. But I'm going to go in and pop this on my lid. This very shimmery shade, but very pretty. I love this gold. And this color has orange shimmer in it too, so it goes really well with the crease shade. I try and do my best to pack on shimmer shades with my finger first because I always find them to apply better, and then I'll just go in with a tiny brush in any area that I can't get to because of my nails. But I do always find they apply best with a finger first. Then to highlight, I'm gonna mix together these two shades right here, a little shimmer and then a matte white. And I'm gonna just pop that beneath the brow. Ooh, that matte white is pigmented. Our highlight is not playing. No, she's not. Then we're gonna go in with the Fates. This looks like such a pretty like royal blue. I'm gonna go in with a tiny little brush first, and then we're gonna blend it out further. But I'm gonna pack it super close to the lower lash line to start. Super pigmented, super pretty. Love that. Again, like I said, we are gonna blend it out. So now that we have that nice and close to our lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with a fluffier little brush and Devious, which is the original color that we used in the crease. And I'm gonna use this to blend out that blue and kind of bring it down and smoke it out a bit. So we have both colors kind of going on and combining. I love this color combo. Alrighty. I thought this palette worked amazing. It was really good. Then Colourpop has a bunch of these gel liners. So I'm gonna go in, I think with this blue right here. Let me get it out. The white one of this I love too. I've been using that like every day, but I feel like today the blue will be really good with the lower lash line. So the shade on this is DTLA. And I'm gonna just pop that in my waterline. Do you see how pigmented that is like immediately? So many liners are not pigmented on the waterline just because it's a watery area and you have to go in like 100 times, but these are great. Alrighty, today we're gonna be testing a new mascara. So we're not gonna do lashes. This is the Flower Warrior Princess Mascara. So I know Flower had a Warrior mascara, and I think I remember trying it and liking it, if I remember correctly, but they came out with Warrior Princess. So this is supposed to add volume and thickness, which is exactly what I like. So we're gonna see how this is. I think the Warrior mascara was like a green packaging, if I remember correctly. Oh my God, can you guys hear the thunder? But this is what the Warrior Princess packaging looks like. So we are just gonna go in and coat our lashes with this and see. Seems like it's more of a dry formula, which I typically actually like that. In mascaras, like ones that aren't super liquidy. I feel like the liquidy ones just like don't stick to my lashes, you know? This actually looks pretty good. I didn't know really what to expect, but this is actually, it's not bad. It's a little clumpy. But like a lot of times, honestly, I don't even really mind that because it makes my lashes look more voluminous. But I know people will probably say that, so. All right, so that is 2 coats on each eye. It's okay. I mean, are there better mascaras out there? Yes, but is this a bad one? No, I don't dislike it. It does a good job of like defining out your lashes. I feel like it doesn't hold a curl though in my lashes. Like they kind of just like fell flat once I applied it. I don't know if that's because the product is a bit like thicker, that it's like heavy and it's kind of like weighing down my lashes. But yeah, I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's okay. I'm gonna just go apply it to my lower lashes as well. Can't leave those hanging. All right, moving on to our face. I don't have a brand new bronzer, but what I do have is this little guy from Physicians Formula. So this is new. This is the Murmur. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Baby butter box. So it comes with a bunch of different little things, and one of them is a butter bronzer. So I'm gonna use that. I assume this is just like the same as their regular butter bronzers are, but this little thing is cute. It does say that this little lip balm is an exclusive shade, so I'm assuming that the butter bronzer is like the same. And it does come with a blush, a highlight, a little eyeshadow, and a little spray, but I'm just gonna go in with the bronzer. If they had like a new bronzer, I would use it, but I don't. Yeah, this just says the Murmur Baby Butter Bronzer. So I'm just gonna go in with this on a little bronzer brush. This does smell really good. It like gets me in the mood for like a tropical vacation or something. It smells like coconuts, which I like. I feel like it smells like sunscreen, but in a good way. Like when sunscreen smells nice, it smells like this. I do prefer bronzers that have a little bit more of like a shimmery sheen to it. This is like pretty much mostly matte, but it's okay. I will go in with this same and contour out my cheeks with it as well, since it is matte. Okay, for our blush, I have this Revlon Blush Jelly. So not quite sure what this is gonna be, but I'm excited. I guess it's like a liquid little product. It has a little foil cover on it. Wow, okay, so this literally looks like a nail polish or something. I'm like a little scared. I'm gonna stick a little brush in there and just get a little bit on the brush. That was way too much. Per usual, I'm gonna like buff it off in the cap. So I don't wanna go in with too much and just kind of dot it. Oh, okay, this actually isn't bad. Well, actually, wait, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna dot it on my cheeks like this with the blush, with the brush. Okay, this is like very pigmented. And then I'm gonna like buff it out with my beauty blender. It definitely has a lot of shimmer to it. Like it has a sheen to it for sure. It actually is pretty though. I don't hate it. It just dries pretty quickly. So you gotta work quickly with this, I feel like. Like I took a little too long and now it's like a little hard to blend. I don't dislike it though. Like it actually looks pretty. It has a pretty sheen to it. You just gotta work fast. And I feel like the sponge blends it out most naturally. I actually really thought that I was gonna hate this, because normally like jelly products I'm just not crazy about, and I don't love blush either in general, but it's actually pretty. You just gotta work quick. For our highlight, we're gonna go in with the Colourpop Villains Super Shock Highlight in Maleficent, and I'm gonna pop this on my cheekbones. Ooh, very pretty. That with the blush, we are just like glowing to the gods. But this is very, very pretty. Wow, and when you build it up, it is blinding. Bring some down my nose too, and right above my cupid's bow. It's like from the front, I feel like you can't really tell, and then you turn to the side and it's like boom. And for our lips, I have 3 of these Colourpop. These are the newer Ultra Matte lips that I want to use. I'm debating which one. I feel like this bright orange will be the prettiest. It'll go good. This is Bugaboo. I'm pretty sure this is new. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is. So I'm gonna go in with this. Yes! Oh my god, I love colors like this for summer. This is such a pretty shade. Oh my god. I love this. And it kind of ties in that orange on our lids too. So pretty. Perfect for like a summer night, summer day. And all their liquid lips are super pigmented, which I love. They can be a little bit drying, so a lot of times I'll use like a little lip balm before I go in with them, but for the price and for how pigmented they are, I honestly have no complaints. Last but not least, I want to try this new setting spray. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Illumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist for Face. So I'm excited. I'm gonna shake it up. Super pretty packaging on this. And we're gonna mist our face with this and see. Okay, first of all, really impressed with the sprayer on this. I feel like I've tried other products with sprayers like this and it's not nearly as good. That was a very fine mist, so it was really nice. Smells really nice too. Like has a beautiful scent to it, but it's not overly scented like the Huda Beauty setting spray that's like crazy. This one's like a light scent, like nice, but not like crazy. I'm gonna look up close. Oh, and it just added like a little bit of glow and like dewiness like to my skin. So it's actually really nice. I like that a lot. I feel like we tested a lot of really good products today. I'm really happy. So that is it, you guys. We had a lot of winners today, so I'm really excited about that. Definitely let me know down below any new drugstore or high-end, whatever it is, products that you guys want to see me test and review on my channel, and I can totally do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!